What's up, YouTube? It's your boy King Say So, and I'm back. Before we get to it, if you like, comment, subscribe, as you always. Watch full video.
So De'arra's friend and hairstylist is asking for help to put her nanny behind bars. She states, "My heart is broken. This is my nanny that I trusted with my baby every single day. I talked about how good she was with him all the time." Then she goes into detail on what occurred in these videos that she shared on Instagram. Now, I'm not going to post them here, but you guys can head over to her page on.
That's crazy, bro. I just was talking about this 2 days ago. I just was talking about this yesterday, matter of fact. You can't, bro. You can't trust these people with your kids. No matter how many, high praise they get from their references from the company, you don't know these people. And even the people that you know, that you still gotta be cautious about that. They make nanny cams for a reason. Use them.
Instagram if you want to see what happened, but it completely pissed me off. But it appears that she has fled Atlanta and is in Miami right now, trying to head back to Brazil. Hopefully they catch her, because she was completely out of line. But let's move on to this next topic with Nique's mom, Cindy, and her ex-girlfriend, Janae. Now, you guys know, because I reported a few months ago that Cindy is single now, that their 18-year relationship was broken off after Cindy caught her cheating with her friend. So Miss Cindy posted up a video going into further detail on how she caught Janae and that friend in Kaiser's bed. And no, Kaiser was not there when this went down. The friend spent the night, and she offered to let the friend sleep in Kaiser's room.
Do you, Kaiser, and your kids still keep in contact with your ex? No, absolutely not. Which is very, very unfortunate, because my ex was family. Like, I would have never thought. When I say family, I mean like real family. Like,
Somebody you been with somebody for 18 plus years or 18 years. Yeah, they've been through every ups and downs of life that's possible. They've been with you, friends passing away, family passing away, you getting sick, you being hurt. They've been there through a lot. And hopefully, if everything is good, this person is more than this. Somebody that this person is your soulmate. This person is your best friend. And for them to throw away that over something minor, which is basically just a nut, it's crazy.
okay,
You about to cry.
did you, hold on, guys. I know it. Wait, Nique, turn the camera off for 1 second. I need tissue. This is wrong. Okay, sorry, guys. These questions can get a bit emotional. 1 second. All right, next question is, my ex-friend, who was my friend for over 13 years, she said, and I'm not the type of person to let people spend the night at my house at all, so I don't know where this come from. Like I said, things happen, you don't know why, it just do. Well, she told me, she said, she stayed like 45 minutes away. She didn't want to drive home that night. We were drinking, we went to a party. Can I stay the night at your house? And I said yes. Because, of course, if anything happened while you going home, that'd be my fault. Go in my grandbaby's room, go to sleep, and when you wake up in the morning, just let yourself out. So, yeah, I was in the bed sleep. I know that...
It do be crazy when the one moment where you give somebody a pass and then they destroy everything. That happened to me. My first major breakup, she asked me if her and this one guy that supposedly thought she was cute can be friends or whatever. She wanted to be friends or he wanted to be friends. However the sentence went. And in that moment, I remember like it was yesterday. In that moment, I'm like, I'm gonna give you. Into myself in my mind. I'm like, I'm gonna give you 100% trust. I'm gonna let you have this friend. That same night, I woke up at like 3 in the morning and caught her on the phone text. Crazy, bro.
She asked to smoke with my girlfriend that night. I told my girlfriend that they went out to smoke. My ex and I was like, it's time to come to bed because I was really tired. It was 4 o'clock in the morning. We went to bed. I'm the type of person that when I wake up, because I've been in a relationship for so long, that I look for that person when I wake up. Like if I don't feel their legs touching me or their arm or something, I immediately jump up. And I jumped up out my sleep and was like, where are you? So I jumped out of bed because I couldn't find him and my ex. And when I walked out the room, I'm like, I saw my grandson's room closed, but I was like, nah. There's no way my ex would be in that room. So I started to walk around the house calling her name. I'm like, where are you? And so, bam, I walk back to the door and I see the lights come on. Mind you, that TV in that room never ever goes off. So when I seen the TV off, all the lights off, and then next thing you know, the TV pops on. That's what happened. The TV light pop on. I'm like, wait a minute. So I get to the door and I'm just like taking deep breaths and I slowly twist the door and I open it. Oh yeah, story time coming soon.
That's
So
wild,
that's how I caught
bro.
my ex cheating. I walked.
That's crazy, bro. Like to cheat in the house. They're in the house, bro. She's there. She's not out of town. She's not on a girls trip. She's not with Nique. in the room, sleep. And then you're a girl. You're a female. Y'all have long. You feel me? Like when this is two girls, we all probably seen the clip before. Y'all take every step before y'all get to really doing something, and then even that takes a long time. You're not a man. A man, quick pump, especially if we know that we're in a moment where we can get caught. That anticipation is gonna make that thing go extra fast. You're a lady. You're not going to come that fast. You're not. You're not going to come that fast. And then two, she's in the house. In the house. How long was you in this room for her to go to sleep, wake up, and you're not there? If anything, if you're gonna do it while she's in the house, while she's asleep, it should have been you came in at 4 something when I went to sleep. You should, I mean, depending on what time she woke up, but it should have been went there quick, instantly, right back up out of there. But that's still crazy to do that while she's in the house, bro. Like in that moment, she would split your wig. That's why they call it a heat of passion, because you deserve that one.
In on it. Is your ex
That's
in a relationship
wild,
with
bro.
your friend now? Yes, they are in a relationship now.
So previously I reported that Jessika and Reed were back together, and Jessika's sister wasn't too happy about them rekindling their relationship, especially since she went to California and drove 40 hours back with her sister. Now, since then, her sister has had a lot to say, and finally Jessika had enough, so she went on to post this, ready to expose everything.
If only y'all knew. Like how she said y'all don't know what goes on behind closed doors. You don't know what goes on behind closed doors. You only see what I post on social media, whether it's me and Reed's relationship, whether it's whatever the fuck I got going on. Y'all see what I want y'all to see, but y'all don't know what goes on behind closed doors. But like I said, and the whole like I woke up and blocked her on everything, that is not true. I didn't just wake up and block her on everything. That is not true. She blocked me on Instagram and TikTok, and I blocked her number, and she knows. I don't have to go to the internet and say why, but she knows why I blocked her number, and let that be that. Because if I really genuinely say what I wanted to say and show you guys the receipts on what I have, then y'all.
Hold up. Did y'all see her screen? I'm gonna try to skip back. I'm trying to hopefully I don't go back that far, but look at her screen? Ain't no way you did that. Ain't no way. Look at the screen. Did I go too far? Look at the screen, y'all. That is wild, bro. Ain't no way, bro. I'm skipping past it. Look, I'm trying to do like this. Look at the screen though. Look at the screen.
Say and show you guys
Watch. Look at the screen.
You guys.
That's sad as hell. Yes, we don't know what's going on behind closed doors, but if that's her and him, which it looked like, that's sad. That is truly sad. Mind you, again, if he's truly showing you that he's 100% changed, then hey, I guess it is what it is. But even still, bro, it is some people who just don't deserve to spin the block again. Some people who just don't deserve to be in your presence ever again. He, at least from the outside looking in, he completely humiliated you. You drove back home from a place that y'all got together 40 plus hours. You on a verge, you going up right now. You going, I feel like telling you what DDG told Jessika, like, you deserve to go be single. Like, run through these niggas. Run through the content. Do not be tied down. I feel like telling you that just because, come on, bruh. That is sad. As a good hearted man, seeing that type of stuff be sad. It be sad. Truly sad. Cause y'all only do this with the dogs. With the niggas that love y'all wanna dog us out. But the niggas that dog y'all wanna get them, y'all wanna treat them like they're kings. Y'all wanna spin the block every single time that they do you wrong. But the good nigga, he mess up one time, you gone. Or you're bored, you're gone. That's crazy, bro.
Receipts on what I
That's
have,
crazy.
then y'all seen that the receipts on what I had, then y'all would be like, oh shit, damn. Well, she ain't say all this, or the whoever ain't say all this, cause no, they're not. They're gonna go to the internet and victimize themselves and just whatever the fuck. But anyway, I'm on here to tell y'all, I love you guys, and honestly, don't believe everything that you see really in her court. Now, I let her go to the internet. I let her get what she want out. I let her get what the fuck she want out, and I'm not going to tell anybody's business, but like I said, the ball is in her court, so if she wants to go that way, then we can. But I'm not going to say I'm sparing her, but that's what it's giving. I'm definitely doing that. And I feel like when you have such a big heart and you do good by people, people really like fucking play with you. And that's all I really gotta say. But yeah.
Jess, I'm gonna need you to rewatch this video and look at what you just said and put that in your head. When you have a big heart, people try to take advantage. Come on, sus. Come on, sus. You gotta be much smarter than that. Come on. You don't look like no dummy. You don't look like no dummy. But sad to say, a lot of y'all, I'm gonna say 7 to the teams. Y'all be completely dumb when it comes to these niggas playing y'all.
Period.
So then Jessica's sister had a response of her own, and this is what she had to say about the situation.
First speak on her trying to threaten me. You know, you said you love me, this and that at the end of your life, but then you're going to say, well, the ball is in my court, and basically threatening me. That is just really weird for you to even try to basically say, oh, well, it depends on me and what I do. And then if not, then you're going to air everything out like I've done something, or, you know, my business is something to be aired out. And knowing she has a bigger platform than me, and then saying like, you know, like little slick stuff like that, knowing that people are going to text me and bash me, that was very weird of you. Number one. And then number two.
Y'all sisters, both of y'all, I mean, y'all sisters, y'all shouldn't be making neither one of y'all should be making videos about each other anyway. Again, family drama should not be on the internet. So y'all, if you made a video and she responded to you and that's her response, you started this. You should have never made your video speaking about her relationship, or anything. Keep your opinion between you and her. Why give your opinion to the internet to have 100 other thousand motherfuckers? My bad, y'all. Include their 2 cents in with your 5 cents, and then now y'all whole little change is going towards her, and she don't want it. You feel me? So stop.
She said she was a human money bank apparently. Well, first of all, I just want to get something clear. When we all got this apartment, she was expected to pay rent. I mean, I don't know what she thought she was going to do, be living here for free, or I was going to pay for everything or whatever. No,
Hell
when you
no. She
get
got
an
more money
apartment
than
with
you.
somebody, you have to pay bills just like everything. I said everything, everybody else.
Facts.
And when I came to pick Jessika up, we got the apartment literally the same, probably 3 or 4 days after we picked Jessika up from California. So that was very fast. And I am not no rich person. Like, I work.
Damn. You kind of just threw her under the bus, low key, because we all thought that was her house strictly by herself. At least I did. Not saying there's nothing wrong with having roommates, because hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. But we all thought that. So you gotta just throw everybody's out there, man. But it is what it is. But she for sure, yeah. You get a apartment with somebody, a house with somebody, whatever, a car with somebody, pay your half. Simple. Pay your half.
Yes, but I am a college student. I have to pay for tuition. I have a kid. I have my own life and I have bills. And, you know, everyone knows when you're getting an apartment and stuff, that is something you save for, 3 or 4 months in advance. You just don't hop up one day and go get an apartment.
Fact. Unless you really got
So
that
when we got
bag.
this apartment, I took everything I had just to move into this apartment. And she paid for whatever we agreed she paid for, and we paid for whatever else. We paid for the deposit to move in, and she paid for furniture, and that was the agreement. Because Jessika has a little bit more money than me, or yeah, she had a little bit more money than me, so we agreed she paid for the furniture, and we paid for the deposit to move in, and that was it. And then while living here, like she would offer to like buy me food and buy or she would text my boyfriend and ask, hey, like, are you hungry? Do you want food and stuff? And of course, if she's offering to buy us food, why wouldn't we accept the food? Like, that's weird. So then the only thing I've asked Jessika for was
We
a
wrote
phone
that.
because she had went and got
Oh.
herself a new phone and my phone was broken. So I asked her, I was like, hey sis, like, can you help like get me a phone? And I even have messages saying
I mean, she is your sister. There's nothing wrong with that. Hey, I buy my sister jewelry if I feel like it. I don't care. But you probably should have said, when you pay off your phone, can I have your old phone? That's probably what you should have did. But then again, when it comes to family, like, it shouldn't be counting favors. It shouldn't be no counting favors. Like the situation with the them paying the deposit, she paying for the furniture. You know you have more money than them. She has more responsibility because she has a kid. What's wrong with that? That's cool. All right. I ain't got to do both. You pay for that, I'll pay for this. I'm only probably paying, depending on how hard you're trying to go with the furniture, a few $100s more. Some people try to go to above and beyond when it comes to furniture, spending thousands of dollars when that's not even necessary. You need a nice bed, a mattress, a frame with it, a TV, put one or two dresses, and call it a day. Y'all be want to go spend $15,000 on a bed frame? Hell no.
that, if you want, we can even go half on the phone. But that's really the only thing I've ever asked Jessika for. Um, And, she told me that she was going to get me the phone. And then she changed her mind because she said she had to pay bills, which is understandable because I had the messages of me saying, yeah, like, I understand. And then one day I went on TikTok and I saw her with Mel Mel. And she went to Louis Vuitton and spent
Ooh.
$3,000-$4,000 on Mel Mel.
But that's her money though. You pocket watching now. That's pocket watching. That's pocket watching, bro. And if she did that, more than likely that was recorded. So therefore she made that money right back. Or at least half of it. Right back. So therefore you can't even count that. You cannot count that because she made that money. But when it comes to YouTubers, if you see them record, especially if they're a big influencer, if you see them recording something, them buying something, they're making that money back through the video. They're making that money at least half of it, at least 80, probably like not 80, probably like 75% of what they spent. They're making that money right back. So therefore, you can't even count that. And then too, that's her money. She probably only had enough to pay them bills and do her little tricking. She didn't have enough to pay her bills, buy you a phone, and do her tricking. That's a lot more money. That's why you shouldn't pocket watch.
Buying him stuff. So then I text her. I was like, oh, well, you couldn't get me the phone, but you can go spend money on a dude. And obviously, y'all, it's her money at the end of the day, and it doesn't matter. I was just trying to figure out like what was going on with that. But then, yes, eventually she ended up going to get me the phone on Mother's Day. And that was literally it. I've never asked Jessica to pay any bills for me. I never asked her to do anything. You know, when rent came around, when the light bill was due, when everything was due, we all came together and we paid the rent. And she did pay a little bit more in rent because she had the master bedroom and bathroom. And if you see the room that we was in, me and my boyfriend, it was literally the smallest room in the house. And literally, me and Jessica, we literally fought over having the master bedroom because I was telling Jessica, hey, like it's two of us, and we.
Yeah, I would have gave it to them. It's two of y'all and a kid. Yeah, I would have given it to y'all, but you gotta understand, Jess is still young. This is a young kid. This is what she's like. What 20 years old? 20 like 19, 20, probably 21 to max, and she's on. A lot of kids are not on at that age. I for sure was dead broke at that age. Really dead broke on the county. $221 a month. She's getting racks off the internet that you pretty much don't gotta hustle for. You gotta hustle because hey, being an influencer is not easy. Making all that content is not easy. You gotta come up with different ideas every single day, so don't get it twisted. But it ain't a 9 to 5. You feel me? It ain't a 9 to 5 where you gotta go on somebody's schedule. You gotta deal with irritating people. You gotta deal with chances of getting fired over stuff that has nothing to do with you, like me at my job. So it's different. It's different. So therefore, again, you're dealing with a kid who you're expecting to be like, on at a, like, when you're 26, 27, 28, 23, like, and if you're in a position like this, you know how to move more, more accordingly, especially when it's you and a family member, you and your sister, you and your brother. This is a kid. Not to no downgrade or nothing like that, but she's a kid. She's a kid who's on. Most kids that get a bag, get on, they're not responsible. They're not responsible at all. They blowing through the money. You feel me?
Should get the master bedroom, but she insisted on having the master bedroom. So I told her, okay, well, if you want it, then you just want to pay extra for it. And she agreed to it. And if she didn't want to pay a little extra for the room, then she just shouldn't have moved in with me. And that was really it. That's all she had to say. But to go on live and say that you are a money bank and people are using you and all this, that is just so ridiculous. And I feel like it's the people around her that tells her those things, just because they don't like me. Like, for example, my family, they don't like me because of a lot of things that has happened, and they've done really shisty things towards me. And I basically tell them how I feel, and I don't take BS from none of them. But those are the same people that she's back around. And then Jessica likes to hear that I'm jealous of her. Jessica likes to hear that she has more money than me and I'm trying to use her. Like, Jessica likes to hear those things from those people, but those are the same people that.
She's growing up on the internet. She's growing up on the internet. Not to be a cutter, but hey, she's light skinned. She's pretty. She's a pretty girl. She's getting all these comments. She's getting all these niggas. She's getting all these female haters. That plays a big role. That plays a big, big, big role. Like, look at this. Like, even though I'm speaking on a situation that 100% we don't know nothing about, but look at the situation that went with her and the mom. So therefore, look how that went. When it comes to stuff like that, it's like If she was more, not saying that she's not mature because you on your ish, but if she was more mature, been through more life things, she would understand that these ain't the way to move with people, bro. If people, somebody, me personally, if somebody is doing you wrong, you cut them off. You ain't gotta go stunt, flex, nothing, because your lifestyle is gonna do that by itself.
Did her dirty and is going to for real be using her, you know? So I know she didn't speak on this part about our mom, but I'm gonna speak on it, and that's really the only thing I'm gonna speak on. And then another thing too, you know, I kind of peeped because after she left this apartment, we were good and we were talking still. You know, she would text me, we were good. You know, even though I was upset about certain things, I'm not gonna say what, but I was upset about certain things. We were still talking, we were good. And then when she blocked me on everything, and Jessika, just like Jessika is saying to y'all that I know why she blocked me, Jessika knows what happened and why I got upset, but I'm not gonna say it. If she's not, then I'm not. But Jessika know why I blocked her, and she knows why I got mad at her. And literally 2 or 3 days after, I found out that they were going on a cruise together and they've been talking. So you're telling me while you were living here, while I was still talking to you when you moved into your new apartment, when you were here, basically, you were behind my back talking to Tasha, our mom, when I told you why I don't want to be affiliated with that stuff. And here's the thing. I'm not trying to be controlling and tell her who she can talk.
Yeah, because I was just about to say that. I was just about to say it, since you cannot control that. You cannot. Yeah, hey, even when it hit the internet, we all was like, "What is she doing?" But that's not our place. I mean, we can question something because it's on the internet, but for you, that's somewhat your place. But again, that's her relationship. If you don't want a relationship with your mom and she does, you can't control that. You gotta go. If you have valid reasons why you don't want a relationship, you gotta let her go find out her valid reasons for not wanting it or for wanting it. You never know. But that would be kind of crazy if, mind you, again, I'm speaking on a moment that we don't even know about. But is the mom trying to get back into your life too, or just Jess? Because if it's just Jess and not you, not both of y'all, she in there for that bag for sure, for sure.
To, and yeah, just being controlling, telling her who she can and cannot have a relationship with. But for me and my safety and for my sanity, I don't want to be affiliated with no one that has anything to do with my mother. You know, I don't want nothing to do with. I don't want nothing to do with my mom. So if I tell you, hey, Jessika.
No, that's not fair though. That's not. I mean, it's fair, but it's not. That's not fair. Again, that's your sister, and she wants to have a relationship with your mom, and you don't want one. All you gotta do is say, look, sis. No, since we live together, you want to have your bond. I can't control you. I can't stop you. That's your right. Go have your bond, but please don't bring her here. Or if you gonna want to bring her here, let me know so therefore I can leave. Or if I'm already out, I won't come. I can wait till she's gone. That's it. That's it. Plain and simple.
I don't want to be affiliated with her or nothing like that. Then why were you here talking to her behind my back? Why were y'all planning stuff together, knowing that you were still talking to me? And then you were going telling this woman my business that I haven't talked to in over 8 years. And Jessica know the reason why I don't talk to my mother. They all know why. But I'm not going to say it, unless she wants to come on here and air stuff out, then I'll say it. But if she don't, then she don't. But
I'm sorry I'm doing so much part of the match back. But then you just get mad at her about threatening you, about airing stuff out. You just did the same thing. See?
Jessica knows why. So for you to do that, that was just really weird of you. If you knew your purpose coming back here was to have a relationship with her, why you just didn't have her come pick you up from California? Why waste my time coming to get you? I literally left my daughter here for 3 days, just to come get you. It was my birthday. I had clinicals that day for school, and I dropped everything to come get you. So ultimately, if you knew you wanted a relationship with our mom, then why you just didn't have her come pick you up? That's simple. And just literally leave me out of it. Literally leave me out of it. But no, you went around telling people my business and everything. Like, that's just weird. and you're supposed to be my sister. I the one helped you. None of those people did but me. But then, yeah, you're here counting favors, telling that you were a human being living here and you were uncomfortable and things wasn't fair, knowing that we talked about everything before we even moved into this apartment. So how dare you even say something like that?
So now, after they both exposed each other's business on the internet, they then went on the internet together and made amends.
A lot of misunderstandings, I would say. A lot of them, matter of fact. And it just, at the time, me and her, we were upset at each other and we didn't talk about it. But since we talk, we're good now. And I was the bigger person, and I did text my sister though. And I wanted to squish things.
Squash.
And yeah, you know,
Not squish.
About the
Squash.
40 hours, you know, at the end of the day, you know, I did it because I cared about my sister, and I do love my sister. That's why I went to go get her. I love you too. You know, and that's really it. And I am happy for her and Reed. You know, whatever my sister does, I'm down for it. So it is what it is.
Why are people saying bye? They want you.
Yeah, they just, yeah. I mean, I could understand though. We were beefing, you know, hard down beefing. So
Someone said this sounds forced.
it's not forced. We talked. I texted her first. We FaceTimed and we talked, and we're good.
She making sure we know that she was the bigger person. She got like a subscribe, man.